Hello, my name is Brooke Sarton, and this is my service learning project. For this project, I worked with Mercy Street coaching youth baseball, and I'm going to connect that experience with the principles that we've learned so far in this class. I'm going to start with their kind of mission statement. This is directly from their website, and it's Mercy Street exists to cultivate mutually transforming relationships with inner city youth through Christian mentorship. Their goal is to build relationships and help kids grow both on and off the field. They do tons of sports, but obviously I'm sticking with baseball because that's what I know. Um, Through baseball, they teach discipline, teamwork, and life skills. And sports kind of gives them just a place to escape, the world that they are living in. And one of their three pillars is sports, and the other two, which I'm not really going to dive into because I didn't really experience those, but mentoring, which is just one-on-one mentoring with kids and people that work at Mercy Street, and then leadership, which is there to help high school kids kind of transition into the real world. So first, I'm going to go over principle one, and it's personality traits from chapter three. Personality traits, as defined in the textbook, is particular tendencies to feel, think, and act in certain ways that can be used to describe the personality of every individual, and that is on page 41. And there are the big five personality traits from the text, as are extroversion, negative affectivity, agreeableness, conscientiousness, and openness to experience. And the one I'm going to be mainly focusing on is extroversion because that's something that I struggle with a lot. I'm very introverted or very low on the extroversion scale. And that's a tendency for individuals to be outgoing, sociable, and energetic in their behavior. And that's on page 41 as well in the textbook. Personality traits, or in my experience, this applied when communicating both with the coaches and players because the coaches are just the parents that have given extra time to spend time with the kids. And one of the main teams we worked with, their coach actually didn't know a ton about baseball. And so I really had to be outgoing and approachable. And that's kind of not different than what I normally am, but it's kind of tough for me sometimes, just kind of to be able to know what to say in the right times. And I just wanted to be approachable so that the kids felt comfortable asking questions and engaging because I really, wasn't going to be there the whole time. And Principle 2, Human Resource Management from Chapter 12, also known as HRM, as defined in the textbook, are activities that managers engage in to attract and retain employees and to ensure they perform at a high level and contribute to the accomplishment or the organizational goals. Um, a big part of this is training and development, which is ensuring that organizational members develop the skills and abilities that will enable them to perform their jobs effectively. That's also from the text on page 168. And the organizational application of this is training and development specifically. Is at Mercy Street. I was teaching kids fundamentals of baseball, and so I wasn't going to be there during games because we were only allowed to be there on Monday and Wednesdays. Um, and that's just an hour and a half block of practice. So not only are we teaching the kids the fundamentals of things that they need to learn to go perform in a game, but we're also teaching the coaches ways of teaching that could help them coach in the future when we're not there, and help them coach in game as well. And the last principle is leadership from chapter 14. Um, Leadership, defined in the text, is a process by which an individual exerts influence over other people and inspires, motivates, and directs their activities to help achieve group or organizational goals. And the organizational goals is the one of the teams we worked with had no wins, and another one of the teams we worked with, they did have wins, but they definitely were trying to get better. And so, as a coach, I need to lead by example and create a positive environment because a lot of those people look up to me. And even one of the coaches said that uh, whenever it was our last time, he was really sad because he said he felt like he was around celebrities just because we knew what we were doing, and it was just really cool to see that. And I saw how much uh, influence that I had, and I really just try to use that to focus on encouraging the kids and motivating them to do their best, even when they were struggling or distracted, which they get distracted a lot as 9 to 11 year olds, and they also struggle a lot because that's just how the game works. This showed me that leadership is really about influence, and it's not just about being in charge. And then my personal and career impact. Personally, it helped me develop patience and helped me develop leadership skills and the ability to work with different types of people. With patience, it's just about they're not going to be able to do everything you say. And so just having the patience to coach through them or just do it little by little of like a swing adjustment. And then just being able to work with others. It's kind of interesting, the dynamic between what the coach wanted to do and what we wanted to do. So me and my partner that came with me, we just made sure that we weren't stepping on the coach's toes because at the end he was in charge, and so we wanted to make sure we were just helping him and not taking over. The career impact it had on me was what coaching showed me and how I really can work with others and how, you know, I've never done something like that before, but I actually did a pretty good job. And it just kind of gave me the confidence to go out and do it again. And, in a way, coaching is management. So maybe coaching could be something in my future, even though I'm a business major. I really enjoyed it. And then leadership, just being able to lead a group of people. I know they're the coach and a different person, but leading is something I've always done by example in my life. I've never really been a vocal leader. So I just kind of saw that I could do that for sure. And that kind of goes along with communication as well. And just motivating other people um, is just something that I got really good at. And just making sure those kids had a great experience and had fun and wanted to play baseball because most of them are not going to go play in the MLB, but it's just a really good escape for them and their lives, and I think it's really important. So thank you.